here was one from a New York Times interview in November 1999, so quite some time ago.
Yeah. So that was before he became a former leader.
Yeah. And the quote is, I think the only difference between me and the other candidates is that I am more honest and my women are more beautiful. Yeah.
You got to be
'Cause that's-
shitting me. Yes. It's like sometimes you
And
wonder
then-
if that guy doesn't live in an alternate reality. Yeah.
So, no, like I don't wonder that. Like, I was just wondering how much illegal substances did he take before answering that question? Okay. Anything else that he said on the day?
Well, wind the clock forward 20 years in a rally in Pennsylvania. He stated, I never want to be called a loser. That was it. That was just, I never want to be called a loser. It's a big thing to me. I'm like, people just call each other losers all the time. You're such a loser. Yes. But apparently this is a big thing to him. I'm not a loser. Don't you dare put me in that category. Okay, mate.
so
You
funny.
did lose the election, but anyway, okay.
Wow.
Right.
I did stumble across one. What was it? Remember, this is from a Twitter tweet in 2013. Remember what when did he take over from Obama?
2016, I think.
I think wasn't that 2016?
2016,
Yeah. So this must have been, on his way in. Okay.
Yeah, so
Remember what
I
I
think he would have come into power in the beginning of 2017. Elections
So this
November
is-
2016, 2017 inaugurated. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
The timing's key here.
Oh,
And the quote is on his tweet, remember what I previously said, Obama will someday attack Iran in order to show how tough he is. And I
Okay.
just went, okay, well, it never happened, but so you were wrong there. You're such a loser. But to show how tough he is, I mean, that's the sort of thing Trump would have done to show how tough he is. That was important to him. I'm tough. Yeah, I'm not vain.
well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, we're not going to waste too much time on Trump, other than just having a good giggle at some of the astounding things that he said. And I suppose the
Yeah.
most astounding thing about the stuff that he says, not that the stuff that he says is like not outrageous enough, is the fact that he actually believes what he's saying.
Yeah, and he expects others to be on the same page as him because they all go, yeah, clap, clap, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is not about what political party he represents. This is just a bizarre character.
Yeah.
Okay, national days. Let's move on to that.
Yeah, baby.
Have you got your daughters around this weekend?
Nope.
Because
Why?
it is National Daughters Day.
Oh,
You better message them.
I will. Happy Daughter's Day.
Yeah. It's also Math Storytelling Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Never come
touched
across a
on that
book.
earlier on
We
today.
touched on that. The whole
We celebrated
special prize.
that in
style.
glorious style. Yeah. In glorious style.
I mean, I just have a picture of a parent sitting down with a little child going, right, story time. And they open this little book.
yeah.
And it's like 1 + 1 is...
No, well, I've
sorry,
just
that's
had a
not...
thing is like Happy Daughter's Day. Let's do your math homework.
Can you imagine
Give
you
me
open
some
up
story. I know you've got math homework.
a book? Can you imagine you open up a book like a math homework book and there's like foreign exchange conversion ratios?
Yeah, like maths lit. We were talking about this the other day, man. Maths lit
yeah.
and like doing compound interest and those kind of calculations. Yeah, definitely came in handy today.
Yeah.
You can see I did high grade maths. I was battling with converting fucking fuel consumption.
But it's actually tough calculation conceptually because on one side you're dealing with gallons right,
Yes.
versus liters. On the other side you're dealing with pounds
Yeah.
versus rand.
Thank
right?
God there's an app for that.
You mean me?
Yeah, well, you smart tools, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Speaking of which,
All right.
Yeah, no, carry on, Lester.
Sorry, man. There's a lot of national days. National
Oh.
Comic Book Day.
Okay.
That's a
Yes.
good one.
Yeah.
It's National One Hit Wonder Day.
Oh, right.
So you get to celebrate all those
Rick
one-hit
Astley.
wonders.
Rick Astley,
This goes back
Tiffany.
quite far.
Yeah.
This goes back years because they started tracking this, because it became a thing actually in the 60s.
What,
So they
one hit
actually
wonders?
when people started going about one-hit wonders, it was back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, on this list it's got randomly "Don't Worry, Be Happy" by Bobby McFerrin.
Yes.
Absolutely a one-hit wonder, and thank goodness for that. So maybe
Yeah.
sometimes it's meant to be.
No, but okay, but let's just pause there for a moment on one hit wonders. There are some of those one hit wonders, okay, that are still iconic, timeless. You put it on at a party, everyone's in, right? Can you remember? I can remember sitting on the train, going from. Where did we go? We went from the airport to the train station to Fishhook. You and I on the train. And what we were listening to? Can you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
Now you guys are showing your
he's
age.
bankrupt now, hey?
Yeah, no,
You
he's
guys
bankrupt
now showing your age.
Yeah. Especially because I can't remember what the song was called. No, man, it was that one. Dun, 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 dun,
Can't touch
dun,
it.
dun, dun,
Thank you.
dun,
Yes,
dun.
don't touch this.
Yeah, can't touch this.
You can't touch this.
You can't touch this.
By
Yeah. Who was it?
Dr.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Him.
Shit.
Do you know who it was?
Wasn't Dr. something, Dr.
Don't say Dr. Alban. But now that I've said that,
No,
you can't think
no,
of
no.
any other name.
No,
Google.
MC Hammer.
MC Hammer. There you
MC
go,
Hammer.
baby.
There we go.
MC Hammer. Okay, one hit wonder,
Yeah.
dude. And can you remember good old Rick Astley?
Rick Astley. Well, he's done a bit more than one hits.
Yeah, well,
On
he
this
tried,
list here
but
was
I mean, he only had really one hit
uh,
per se.
on
right?
this list is House of the Rising Sun.
You kidding me?
No.
As a one hit wonder.
A one-hit wonder, yeah.
well, I suppose-
1970.
But
Shit,
isn't that
dude.
Eagles?
No, that was who did House of the Rising Sun.
Frigid
It was
Pink.
there. You go. And I mean, the thing is, I mean that proves my point. Is the House of the Rising Sun is probably one of the most iconic songs.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows that song. One hit wonder. Yeah, lovely.
I didn't realize. I thought it was Eagles.
No.
Yeah. All right. So the last one I have for you today, because there's many more. In fact, it's Ghost Hunting Day. Today is National Ghost Hunting Day.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to give that one a miss.
It's actual singles week this week. So if you're single, this is a week for you to celebrate, however that is. But today is the pinnacle of that week. It's National Singles Day.
Oh, yeah. So I would just
So
say
this
that.
is you've had a
every
whole week
day-
to be reminded that you're single, and
No, no,
today you have to really focus on it just
No,
to
no,
top
no,
it all off.
dude, every day is Singles Day, dude.
But you have to celebrate it. What I didn't realize.
You
that
celebrate it
generally
every day.
But what I didn't realize was that in general, half of the population at any one time is single.
Wow.
Half of the population.
Wow.
Is there an age limit on that?
No. It could be for whatever reason. It could be through, somebody dying or.
No. What I'm
or
saying is,
whatever
does
it
that include? Does that stat include people under the age of 18, as an example?
I can neither confirm nor
Confirm
deny
or
that.
deny. Because I suppose in some countries, anything above 13 is acceptable.
No, it says it's population, so it would include yes.
Yeah.
It includes the elderly as well.
Okay.
So it depends on what your genre of requirement is.
Yeah. Don't forget about you guys.
Demographic, yeah.
All right, on
Oh,
this
dude.
day, NASA
Yeah.
launched its Mars Observer. What can you? That feels like just the other day to me as well. The first time they
What
shot it.
Curiosity? What is it called? Curiosity. What is the Mars rover? What is that? What was the
Mars Observer,
Observer.
okay.
Yeah.
Not the rover. Yeah.
the
No.
robotic space probe.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
What was it called? Perseverance.
Doesn't say. Yeah, I mean, it was quite a cocky. It's still out there, right? Because they lost communication with it after the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Yeah.
It's talking to itself.
What was that? The other day I heard that they, like there was something that they sent out into space. I forget the details. It was supposed to have a particular lifespan, power, whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And like 20 or 30 years later, I get the numbers wrong, that it's still going and it's still sending data.
It's possible.
This is like, I can imagine some oak on the other side there. Hey, what's this? Let me plug a power source into that. Ding, beep, beep. Like the guy in NES is going, yes, you know, that thing should have died about a week ago, but it's still going. Hey, well, we're not going to ask any too many questions, but like 5 years later, they're going, boop.
Some aliens are using it as a disco ball.
Guys, I can't explain this, but either we've discovered some new battery technology that we weren't aware of, or some oak has plugged it in.
There's another solar source further than we can see.
Yeah, some oak has plugged it in somewhere.
I would love to be like a fly on a wall, like listening to the conversations and theories that are flying around.
Yeah.
So that Mars launch was 29 years ago.
Wow.
Jeez.
Some guy definitely plugged it in.
Yeah.
It's probably got Duracell batteries, man. Those things go forever.
Yeah.
All right.
So they say.
Birthdays on this day: Superman, Christopher Reeve.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like Superman or Christopher Reeve Superman?
Christopher Reeve Superman.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Didn't we talk about her a few weeks ago? Can't remember.
No, I
Did
don't
we?
No, we were talking about Oleg's classmate.
Yes.
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, but
okay.
it led on to that. Yeah. Well, Catherine Zeta-Jones is her birthday today.
Yeah.
How old is she? She's like...
She must be.
There we go. That's my usual question. What year?
How old is she?
I would say she's hitting close to 70.
Let's see.
Ooh,
Let's
no.
try work this out. She's married to Michael Douglas.
who's probably the age that.
Yeah, he's probably about 70, and she was a lot younger than him. So I would say she's
60 something.
Yeah, I would say 60 something, early 60s, maybe.
Have you seen her lately?
No. Do I need to Google this?
You can.
Okay.
Because to celebrate National Singles Day, I'm going to tell you that she's 52.
Really? Only that?
Aye.
I thought she was a lot older than that. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, if I use my age as a reference, I always thought that she was way older than me. Not because of the way she looked, I just thought she was older than me. Shit me, you know, as some people would say, hey, fuck me, George.
She's not that much older than you.
No, she's not.
It's like literally just a couple
So
of
what
months.
you're saying is that there was a chance. Eh? I don't mind an older woman that looks like that. You know, like if Cindy Crawford ever, you know, is looking for a
The
South African residency, you know.
the woman who's like literally a couple of months older than you can't say older woman.
You can.
Well, she's not a couple of
fact.
months. I mean, she's like 3 years older than me.
Wow. 2 and a bit.
It's still technically not your
Yeah,
sugar mommy.
like the maths, we're celebrating maths.
Oh yeah, it is more than 2 and a bit.
Oh, shit.
Wow, what a long
Well,
day.
yeah. Anyway, I mean,
All right,
she's beautiful.
That's all I got
woman.
for you today.
Yeah, I thought she was a little bit older, but like, how old is Liz Hurley?
Oh, Liz Hurley. I think Liz Hurley's a bit
So,
older.
have you ever watched Jimmy Carr?
No.
Okay, so he's a British comedian. He's pretty below the belt, right? But
Yeah.
anyway, so he tells the story.
cutting.
He tells the story about his girlfriend, and they're sitting there watching TV, and Liz Hurley comes on the TV, and his girlfriend says to him, "Geez, you know, when I'm 50, I hope I look like that." And you know what his response to her was?
What?
He says, "You don't look like that now." Shit. Liz Hurley.
She is 56.
Okay, yeah, so she's a little bit older. But I mean, she also looks pretty good for her age. You know, when her and Hugh Grant were together, you know, when they used to travel, they used to book into hotel rooms as brother and sister.
You serious?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you know, let's not go into that. I don't know. Maybe it's some game they played,
Okay.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more.